Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Defining Moments Hulk Hogan figure. Now this was a figure I was super excited for, and I am really excited to have it finally. Special thanks to my buddy Mark for giving this to me as a Christmas gift. I really appreciate it, and I know so far it's only available on ringsidecollectibles.com, so you could order yours there. It's also, I believe, available for pre-order on the Kmart website and should be out mid-January or a little bit later in January, but it should be out in the month of January for sure. This figure looks so nice in the packaging that I almost don't want to open it, but I'm definitely planning to get another one soon to keep mint for my Hulk Hogan collection. So that being said, let's take a look at him in the packaging up close. As you can see, it has the older Defining Moments packaging like the Ric Flair had and all the older Defining Moments figures. There's HH for Hulk Hogan. It says Hulk Hogan at the top. There's a little warning choking hazard there. Here's the Hulkster in one of his infamous poses there. There's the WWE logo. It says Defining Moments. On this side you can see the new WWE logo, an old photo of Hulk Hogan, and a little plate to represent the championship belt there, which is cool. And on this side as well, it's the same thing as you can see. And then looking at the back of the box, it's awesome. It's like the ripped shirt of Hogan's shirt from behind, where you could see his skin just like the figure is wearing there, if you could see that. So it's really cool. There's a little WWE logo and WWE.com logo and a little warning logo there. And there's a little picture of Hulkster there. And there's a little bio about Hulk based on the event that this figure is based off of. So it's really cool packaging. It looks fantastic in the box, honestly. And highly recommend for mint collectors as well, as it is a great display piece. So that being said, let's take a look at the Hulkster fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the Mattel WWE Defining Moments Hulk Hogan figure fresh out of the packaging. Overall, I'd say it's a tremendous figure. It's honestly already probably one of my top favorites of 2015. And I know we haven't seen really much of anything for 2015 yet. But I know this is definitely going to be one of my top figures. I've always wanted an extra articulated Hulk Hogan, and I know Jax did one. This one has all the accessories and everything, so I'm just thrilled to have a new, updated, elite style Hulk Hogan figure. And I really can't wait to see what Mattel does with him throughout the year. And I know they're doing an NWO Hogan in 2016, which sucks that we have to wait that long for an NWO Hulkster, but it should be a good one. For those of you that didn't know, I'm a huge Hulkamaniac. I've loved him since I was little, and I had the privilege of interning with him at Impact Wrestling for a few years, which was a very surreal opportunity for me. Thank you to Eric Bischoff for that one. So I don't know, this figure just has a lot of sentimental value to me, since Hulk was really cool to me, and I just always loved him since I was little. He's like a childhood hero of mine. So anyway, that's enough sappiness for you. Let's take a look at this amazing figure up close. So here we have Hulkster's young head scan. This is his first Mattel Elite head scan. As you can see all the awesome detail. It says Hulkamania on his bandana there. And it is removable. You can see all the detail there. And it fits kind of like the sunglasses do on figures where it slides into his hair there. So you see those little gaps. Looks really good. You can see it does look like a young Hulkster. Did a really good job, honestly. You can see the detail in his mustache and his hair. Just a tremendous job, honestly. It's a ball jointed head that goes up and down as well as left and right. And as you can see, he has his cross necklace. And it's a thin rubber necklace, and it is removable. You just probably have to be careful working it under his hair here. You might be able to, yeah, You could probably do that sort of thing if you want to remove it, but I'm going to leave it on. But you can remove it if you want to. Then looking at his shirt, he has his Hulkamania Rippable shirt. As you can see, it's a thin rubber shirt. It does not have any straps here, unfortunately, so it will always be like a vest. I kind of wish Mattel made a shirt that would be clothes that you could put on him, as well as a rippable one like this. So maybe in the future they'll do that. You can see the ripped sleeves and the holes in the back. This is also removable if you want to remove it, which I will shortly. Before I show you the rest of him, I just want to show you his heavyweight title here. It's a very cool retro title. And you can see the WWE logo up there if the camera will make it out. You can see all the awesome detail in the side plates. Just a tremendous figure, like I said. There's detail just everywhere. Especially for a guy that had such a simple look. They did a really nice job, honestly. And for those of you that didn't know, you could size the belt accordingly. So if you want to put this on another figure, there's little notches in the holes, and you just size it however you need to, and then it easily unstraps like that. So here's another look at the belt without the Hulkster in it. So really cool. Alright, so now back to Hulkster. You can remove his shirt. Just be careful, you don't want to rip it. Only Hulkster is the one allowed to rip his shirts. But as you can see, it's pretty simple to remove. And this is what it looks like without him wearing it. And here's Hulkster without it. He's got a typical elite chest joint. I don't remember if I showed you he has a ball jointed head that goes up and down as well as left and right. He has ball jointed shoulders, so you can move his arms up and down as well as outward. He has swivel bicep joints, and they gave him his huge 24-inch pythons. I believe this is the Brock Lesnar mold, so he has his huge arms, which is awesome. He has a typical elbow joints. He has white wrist tape painted on both wrists. He has a swivel wrist joint as well as a hand joint that goes up and down. And he has two open hands, so you could put chairs and whatever other weapons you want to give to him. Looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. There's his back, by the way. Looking at his tights, he has his yellow tights, and they have wrinkles to make it look authentic. So it's pretty cool. And he has ball jointed legs that go up and down, so you can do the leg drop pose very easily. And they go outward as well. And he has a swivel thigh joint, and he has double jointed knees covered by these two toned red knee pads. So there's a darker shade of red on the front and then lighter red on the outside. And it has wrinkles and stuff as well to make it look authentic. And looking at his tall yellow boots, he has his swivel boot joint here. He's got his white laces and wrinkles to make that look authentic as well. And he has white trim on the bottom. Then he does have the typical elite ankle joint, but mine is very stiff like majority of my elite figures are, so just be very careful trying to pose it, as you might end up breaking it. And then he has that extra ankle joint as well. And yeah, that's Hulkster. Highly, highly, highly recommend picking this up if you're a Hulkamaniac like myself. This is a great figure, honestly, and I hope it kind of paves the way for what Mattel is going to bring us in 2015, as this is already an amazing figure. It was released online in late 2014, but technically it is a 2015 mass release figure, so you can get it right now on ringsidecollectibles.com. You can pre-order him on kmart.com, and I'm sure he'll be hitting store shelves very soon. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. And I'll see you next week. Thanks.
For all
all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.
That's crispy.